Good evening, friends. Welcome to Pro Trader Club. And today is 21st of May. And today I'll be talking about what is expected in the market for the next 1 week. So I have been doing this live most of the time, but this time we are going to record this. And probably very soon, this is going to be very privileged to only my paid members. So currently, whatever you are seeing probably will be the last few sessions where I'll be actually doing this for free on YouTube. This could become very soon the paid one. So stay tuned on that. So let's get into what exactly is expected. So the first part of our section, which we generally talk, is about the Nifty and Bank Nifty range. And let's see what is expected in the market. See, Nifty and Bank Nifty seems to have formed a bottom, but now this bottom has a few conditions. So let's see what actually is the condition. See, overall, what we are able to see is at the current level, at this level, we are seeing a strong support, which is somewhere between 15,700 to 15,800. This level is a place where there is a good support, and this is where our domestic and institutional investors, they have been aggressively buying. They have taken the market up here, if you see. So this is a place where they are trying to defend very hardly. Now at the same time, there are two gaps. There is one gap here, there is another gap here. Okay, so let's see if our FIS selling has actually come down to a little bit. So since they have actually reduced the amount of selling, probably there is a possibility that there will be some rally which is coming. Till where it will last, we don't know. But as long as the rally is there, what I can see is possibility is very high that from here market should start moving higher. But at the same time, war is still not over. We still have that challenges which are there. The major challenge, the reason why FIs have been selling very high is because of, one is the interest rate regime, and second is because of the amount of quantitative tightening which is expected in the US market, and third thing is because of the war, and because of that is the inflation on various other things. So till war is not done, I don't expect market will start going and doing something like a new high and all. But at the same time, at this current level, I don't expect that the market is going to uh, get into a sell mode. Sell mode can come either when this gap gets filled up, or probably it comes and fills this gap. So let's see what it is going to do at this point of time. What we can see is this place is acting as a good strong support. So resistance area currently is going to be in this area, 16,400 to 16,500. If we are able to surpass 16,500 and sustain, then the next level which we can expect is around 16,700 level. 700 to 800 is a very strong resistance area. This is going to be a very strong resistance area, and from here, if it is able to move higher, that will be something commendable. Or else at this area is where bears can come and attack again. So at this point of time, what I see is a broader range of 15,700, 800 at the lower end, 16,700, 800 at the higher end. This is the range in which market should trade at this point of time. Going beyond this is not going to be easy for the market. If it is able to go, I think then it's a great thing. That actually sustaining there is actually going to be a challenge, but if we can do that, fantastic. DIs have the strength there. So let's actually, for me, currently Nifty is bullish, and all dips are buying opportunity right now. Okay. So until now, 15,700 is breached. So the range which we are looking at the market currently is between 15,700 at the lower end to 16,700 at the higher end. Okay. So this is what we are looking. And if we are, okay, let me actually, if we break this 16,700, then we can move towards here. Every 50 points there is a lot of resistance, so I'll mention 16,800. Going beyond this is not going to be easy. Okay, at the same time, if we break 15,700, this is where we can probably move towards 15,500 levels. Below that actually is going to be a disaster. Okay, below that is going to be a disaster. But at this point of time, according to what I see, market should be able to move on the higher side from here, and should try its best. Now this is going to be one of the major resistance level. Next, this is the next resistance level. Beyond that, if it can sustain, probably a little more higher it can go, but I don't expect market to start actually going and doing something extraordinary at this point of time. uh, so it all depends on the global markets. If US market starts rallying, then actually probably the global markets can also do that. But if that doesn't happen, because US market is still quite volatile, comparatively, Indian markets are doing far better. So from that perspective, this is what is expected in the market. Even on Friday, what has happened in the US market, um, though on Thursday there was, it tried to bounce back. Friday again it collapsed, but at the same time, end of the day, it has still been able to sustain. So overall, there it looks like there's a lot of volatility. So probably a bottom can get formed, but still there is no confirmation yet. Okay. So till that confirmation is not there, we cannot go aggressively long. That kind of a scenario is not there. Okay. Now the next, look at the Bank Nifty perspective. So Bank Nifty perspective is also bullish at this point of time. Okay. And all dips are buying opportunity currently. Now until we hold currently 33,000. So the broader range currently is going to be 33,000 at the lower end and 35,000 at the higher end. Okay. So if we break 35,000, now we could go towards 35,300 to 35,500. Okay. Above this, let us see if it can go. There is a lot of resistance at this level, so we need to be careful. Now, if we break 33,000 by any chance, then there is a very high possibility we can go towards 32,000, because that is where we have a better support. So this is what as expected. So Bank Nifty is something which should actually, if Nifty has to move higher and if the market has to do good, now it's very important that the Bank Nifty has to support. If Bank Nifty supports, then everything should do well. If Bank Nifty fails, then actually it's not going to be easy. So be careful and trade accordingly. Overall, according to me, at this point of time, market is in a place where it should start moving on a higher side. The sentiments are weak, but we are seeing that the bears are not selling at this stage. That means the FI selling has come down. So FIs are going to be ready to sell at a higher level, not at these levels. So if at all they are going to again start selling, they may sell at a little higher levels. They have been covering their shorts. So since they are covering their shorts, I think they are not ready to sell at these levels, so they may sell at a little higher levels. So overall, from that perspective, market is going to be more on buy on dips currently at this point of time. Has the bottom formed? That is only time has to say if the bottom has formed, but definitely a temporary bottom has formed. That's what we can say. A temporary bottom is definitely formed, and it should actually take the markets little more higher. And after that is where we need to see what is going to happen to the global markets and what is actually happening with the FIS selling. If, because see, this month also the FIS selling has been continuously there. It has not come down by any way. It has actually gone a little more higher only at this point of time. But what has happened is DIs also have been buying, and DIs buying has also reduced. I don't see any aggressive buying or selling at both the parties. So that's what we can say. But DIs are definitely trying to defend these levels. So at this point of time, they are trying to defend, and they may take the prices a little more higher. And after that, if FIs are going to again come back with selling, then very likely this support will also get broken. So we need to be careful, but at the same time, we can be cautiously optimistic at this point of time. That's what I can say. We are cautiously optimistic, and let's see how the overall market is going to start getting developed. And based on that, we can take the trade accordingly. So this is my personal opinion, guys. I hope this helps you. Thank you very much. Have a great and prosperous day. Bye bye.